Hey, guys, happy Monday. And whoop, do we have a story for you guys? Guys, we're back to talk about Sutton Stracke and Erika Girardi because apparently Sutton Stracke hired security ahead of the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills reunion filming after growing frightened following the Erika Girardi drama. So we have all those details, but before we jump in, if you guys haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell because, well, you don't want to miss anything we have coming up. Now with that, let's jump right in.
It's time for all your binge-worthy pop culture news. Welcome to Up and Adam.
All right, guys, so we're hearing that Sutton Stracke reportedly requested security amid filming the 11th season of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, well, the reunion. As her co-star Erika Girardi is accused, well, she's being accused of allegedly helping Tom Girardi embezzle money, clients' funds, settlements. We talked about this. Sutton had a few questions because she felt like Erika's stories weren't necessarily adding up. At one point, she did say that she felt like it was a lie. She felt like there was a lot of red flags. It was a lot. She was asking questions, and honestly, all of the fans wanted to know them. So Sutton is being praised as kind of the golden child of the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills this season. But we're hearing Sutton grew frightened and sought out protection after asking these questions. It almost reminds me of Giselle hiring her own security on Real Housewives of Potomac during season 5 because she was afraid Monique or Chris would do something to her. And it really is this is just a tactic to get cinematic effect. No one is going to, I wouldn't see Erika with all of the legal drama going on. I wouldn't see her lunging across the reunion floor at Sutton. But at the same time, we've seen it before. Portia Williams literally dragged Kenya across the reunion floor. We've seen fights on the Housewives. So it's not to say that it couldn't happen. Just to be fair. A source close to production told Hollywood Life Sutton was afraid of Erika and all of the situations that were surrounding her, so much so that she requested security during the remainder of filming for not only the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, but also for the reunion. They said after learning that the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills star Erika was being accused of stealing money from family members of plane crash victims and believed to have used those funds to support her over-the-top lifestyle, Sutton voiced her concerns to her castmates before confronting Erika with questions, many of which were prompted by a Los Angeles Times article. We know that, the famous LA Times article, but it keeps going. Even though Erika has maintained her innocence, claiming that Tom Girardi did a lot behind her back, including cheating and purchasing a La Quinta home, Sutton has suggested her divorce filing was risky and told the other women on the show that she was not buying a lot of what Erika was saying. Erika did look at her and she said, "If you ever call me a liar again, I'm going to come for you." And Sutton was like, and she said, "It's not a threat, it's a promise." Honestly, with Erika, she is so ice cold. She is the ice queen of Beverly Hills. If she served me with this sort of threat and I was Sutton, and Sutton appears a little bit more timid, I would probably be scared too. Erika looks like she is not someone that you want to F with. She looks like she's kind of the person who will, if any of them, look at you across the table and she would say, "You said what about me? Watch this." So I don't know. I'm torn on this one, but I'll keep going. Because of Sutton's ongoing questioning, Erika was seen taking a stand against her during Kathy Hilton's dinner party. And after Sutton brought up a number of topics discussed by the LA Times, Erika threatened her with a lawsuit. She said, "Do you want to get sued?" That said, Sutton didn't hire security because she actually felt like Erika was going to come after her. Instead, as an insider explained, she simply wanted to feel as safe as possible during the rest of the production. The whole thing frightened her. That's what the source is saying. Also added, while Sutton doesn't have any regrets when it comes to her questions that she asked Erika, she said on last week's Real Housewives of Beverly Hills after show that she is sorry that her inquiries gave Erika additional stress. "I am sorry that my bringing the girls together and doing all of that gave her so much stress that she felt that she needed to attack me. And I noticed that. And I thought about that." She's okay. That's something to be sorry about. "I think on things a lot. I'm a very contemplative person. I seek out opinions from people who I highly respect. I thought I've really maybe put this woman under undue stress, and I don't want to live with that." Now, mind you, she was asked after this, after she filmed the reunion, has your stance on Erika changed at all? She said, I think we all know the answer to this question. I felt one way then, and no, I still feel the same. So even after Andy Cohen has asked all of the questions, making it a 4-part reunion, and mind you, I do have to say, I thought this was the only 4-part reunion, but someone corrected me in the chat and said Atlanta, Real Housewives of Atlanta was the first to do a 4-part reunion. So my bad. And if any franchise, I'm glad it was Atlanta because I love Atlanta, but I'm not necessarily surprised that she didn't change her position, but it is very telling. Andy Cohen said, we asked her a lot in the very beginning. The network wanted us to ask her just in case she decided to get up and run, because she could have done that. She could have left and been like, you know what, guys, I'm not doing this. I'm out, take my mic off. So they asked her a bunch at the beginning, and then they got back into the rest of the women and how the Girardi scandal kind of branched off into their own storylines. And then at the end, they really hyper-focused on Erika and Tom's relationship. It sounds like there was a lot going on. Again, with Sutton not taking this back, I just feel like it's so telling. We also know that this week is going to be one hell of an episode. We get it on Wednesday night. I kind of claimed those, titled those as Real Housewives of Beverly Hills days, because we get everything from the RHOBH after shows to the guest that's on Watch What Happens Live, whatever they're saying, to whatever happened in the episode. And then, of course, we see the back and forth between Ronald Richards and Erika. That all keeps coming out. So it's always just an eventful day, and I'm here for it. I'm going to be really sad, honestly, when the show is over, but thank goodness on October 5th or 6th, the reunion will be premiering the first part of the reunion, and it'll play out through the rest of October with 4 parts. So I'm excited. My question for you guys, though, would be, what are your thoughts on Sutton requesting security for filming the rest of the season because she was frightened of Erika? Do you think this is a reach, or do you think it was valid? And how do you feel about her stance not changing on how she feels about Erika and her knowledge or lack thereof of anything to do with her soon-to-be ex-husband's dealings? It's a lot. All right, go ahead and do that, comment below. And before you go, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell because, well, you don't want to miss anything we have coming up. And also today we're going live at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to talk about the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. That is going to be one hell of an episode with me, Kempire, and Jason on Jason's channel, Down with Jason. And then tonight we're doing Hot Messy Topics at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where we get to have a fun, unfiltered live chat with all of you guys chiming in, calling in, giving your unfiltered opinions, and just letting us know what's up. It's kind of like a chat with your best friends. Like I said on Jason's channel, I would be the best friend, okay? He can be that fair weather friend, not me though. Well, happy Monday, guys. I'm done dragging everyone, and I will see you so very soon. Bye, guys.